Good morning and welcome to One Wise Woman. This morning in my practice, there was many things that came through, but one in particular that has come through now for a couple of days, and I have, if I'm being honest, a couple of months in sharing with my community, and I have put off in lieu of something else. And I see that as an opportunity for my growth, that it was an area that I didn't want to touch, something that feels tender, and something that I still myself am working through, and that is grief. And the grief that comes after choosing yourself, the grief that comes after your growth, that comes after you becoming the person you know you were meant to be. But the people that were in your life before that likely had a benefit of being in your life the way that you were, and likely no longer benefit from the new version of you. The people in your life who your light is still painful for, who your joy is not something that they have yet available within them. When you raise your frequency in your own body and in your own life, and the frequency of the others in your life who were there before is no longer a match. And there's this experience of feeling like you've lost them. And there's loneliness with that, and there's sadness, and there's anger, and all of these emotions that come in when we're really feeling in the depths of our grief. And I don't think it's something that's talked about enough before someone begins a journey of healing or of growing or of evolving. And sometimes it's because you don't know how far you're going to go, right? You take one step and you do one thing that's in your best interest or in your best light or moving towards your power, and you don't know that you're going to take another 500, and really you shouldn't, because that would be way too daunting. You just have to take one. But in that, we often lose the experience of having the conversation in advance to prepare for the grief, the sadness, the anger that comes when the people who you love and who loved you, or who was there before for you, who you would think or believe would continue to be there with you through all stages, are no longer there. Or they're so far in the periphery that you cannot feel their presence anymore. And that grief is valid, and it's real, and it's painful. And this is often why you'll hear me talk about pain and love, shadow and light, because in my experience, you truly cannot have one without the other, and you cannot feel the depths of one without the other. And my first experiences of this were in the intense grief of setting a boundary with my father that was extremely painful in itself. But then later came the sadness and the anger that I had to lose a person in my life who was so dear to me, and I had to grieve the loss of that for my own children, and I still do. It doesn't go away. It gets easier a little, but it doesn't go away. And that's probably one of the most painful parts for me. But there are other surprising experiences of people in my life who have not continued to stay connected. And for those, I continue to send light, I continue to send love where I can, without codependency, but just with true love, and hope that one day they find their way back and know that regardless of where they are on their journey, I can continue to be on mine. And so while there is so much pain and sadness and anger and frustration that comes in this experience of grief, I'd also like to share the other side of that coin, because in this process, while I have had relationships shift and change and even feel like I've lost some, I've also had the experience of magnetizing some of the most phenomenal humans into my life in this space right now, that had I not taken the step, had I not taken the leap, had I not made a decision that the previous version of me would not have made, I absolutely would not have met these people. And not only have I met them, but they are now an integral part of my very small circle and a part of the support of humans that I have today that are on this journey with me in full support of who I'm becoming. And something that one of my mentors has shared is that we have to create space for new things to come in. And again, there's grief involved in creating that space. And sometimes there's even a gap in when you create the space and when that space is filled with the new beautiful thing that you've called in. And that purgatory of space between the two can feel really intense and can feel really lonely. And I just want to share that if you are in that space, or you have ever been in that space, that it's okay, that you're right where you're supposed to be, and that more is coming to you because of it. And so today I will leave you in that, and I hope you have a beautiful day, enjoying whatever light is coming to you and sending out all of the light that is within you.